Mr. Burns, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I feel like I'm definitely doing better compared to the last time I was here.
Yeah, so I'm sorry to say this is our last session. I think we've been talking now for a little bit over 3 months. How have you been feeling?
I've been feeling better. I first, was a little suspicious about starting this, I guess, therapy you'd call it, and
I remember you were really apprehensive about this working relationship.
I was somewhat looking forward, actually, in a way, to the end. I thought at first it was also a little stressful for me to get away from my wife, and so it wasn't easy. But I think it's a good thing that I took the time and to come here.
Because we found Mary, the nurse.
Yeah, and she's been of great help around, and part of the reason that's somewhat helped me even probably open up and talk about it. I've been able to rest a little bit more and to and to just find a little bit of the alone time I needed.
I'm so happy we found her. It took a little while, but it sounds like she's been a great asset, and I hope she's been nice company. How is it with her around?
Well, she's very professional, and I have not been. I've somewhat been closed and keeping to myself, just because I've kind of enjoyed sometimes having this lack somewhat of responsibility, and it hasn't necessarily made me more outgoing just yet, but I feel that maybe this is just a stage. So she's been of great help. She also seems to be a lady who's very professional, but of a few words, and she's mostly been concentrating on my wife's needs, which I guess directly helps my own needs.
Yeah, she's been able to relieve some of that pressure that you've been feeling for quite some time.
Yes.
A few years. So it sounds like you have a little bit more time on your hands lately.
Yes, and I think my wife has somewhat benefited from having somebody other than myself helping her. Maybe it was even a source of frustration for her to see me having to help her, and I think since Mary's been involved in helping us out, it maybe has even helped my wife somewhat too.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic that we were able to. You came here because you needed a little bit of help, talking about your feelings, help at home. So one of the biggest goals that we were able to accomplish together was finding Mary. And then also what was really important was for you to get some time for yourself.
Yes.
And it sounds like you've been doing a little bit of walking. What else have you been up to?
For right now, I've just mostly been, walking. I've been catching up on sleep. I've had a really hard time sleeping, and I never felt comfortable taking any sleeping medication because of, I always feel like I need to be at my best when I wake up. So I felt a little bit more comfortable, let's say, even in sleeping and somewhat trying to relax in the morning. I feel like it's going to be a long journey. I'm only just starting it now, but so I haven't been up to much. Mostly, I guess I'm still figuring out what to do with my free time. I seem to just take short walks. I like to be fairly close and within reach of the house. Not too far in case Mary needs help. So it's a process, a little bit of getting used to. And once I know that Mary's also more used to my wife's specific problems, like maybe I'll be able to, detach for a little bit more periodically, so I can also recharge my batteries somewhat too.
Right, and it sounds like that's what you're doing right now. You're allowing yourself to kind of recuperate that energy that you've been needing for quite some time, and you're taking baby steps to kind of just kind of get back into the normal mainstream. You're not just going out there right now, but you're taking small steps to get your life back in some sense.
Yes, and I'm not even maybe too worried about, I guess, I don't know if my life will ever be fully normal, but at least I want to be able to function a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, yes, I feel like I'm at least heading in the right direction.
That's good. It's good. So how are you feeling about, therapy now? Are you feeling like you're able to open up now in general more? Like you're...
It has been very helpful, I think, to talk to a professional. I sometimes I actually don't feel the urge that much to talk to strangers, even my son, too much of all these issues. Like I don't want people to feel sorry
That's right.
for
Your
me.
son is in Alaska. Have you guys been keeping in touch?
Yes, although he's at an age where I think he's trying to develop his own life, and he's let's say the issues that me and my wife face at home are, I feel, almost like maybe a little bit of an obstacle to himself, and that he feels a certain level of guilt being so far away. So I try not to emphasize on that. So our conversations are a little awkward, and we're trying to figure out still how to adapt to this family situation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's still hard for me to talk about it with other people, because once again, I either get pity or feel that my son feels guilt. But talking about it with you as a professional has been helpful.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. Are there any other goals that you are looking forward to meeting after this is all over?
Well, I think for right now that I have this practical help, I'm hoping that I can keep developing a better use of my free time and finding ways of relaxing and helping me sleep. It'd probably be good for me to socialize somewhere outside of the house, and I don't feel ready for it quite yet, but I'm sure it's going to come. I'm just somewhat weary. I don't want to fall back into any bad habits if I won't be seeing you. This has been a good reminder, a little bit of what direction I need to take, and I'm hopeful I can stick to it.
Yeah, and you have made some amazing improvements. I mean, you are now able to express your feelings a little bit more, and sounds like ever since Mary came into your lives that you're just recharging your batteries a little bit, and you're getting back to what you used to do and kind of meeting your needs, and at the same time your wife's needs are being met as well. And it seems like incrementally you've been in better shape.
Yes, I would say that it's definitely been a big improvement. I didn't even realize before how much I actually needed to discuss this with a professional part, just to put it in order in my own head.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that. And it sounds like you're also really cognizant of your own limitations, and knowing what it is that you need to do for yourself, and taking those steps in order to just say, when you need to talk about something, or when you need help, or you're not just taking all that responsibility on yourself. So I'm really happy to hear that.
Absolutely. I just got to make sure I don't fall back into a routine where I kind of go back to older habits. But I'm hoping that with Mary's help, and I understand that you would still be available to see me in case I feel the need to talk. So I feel fairly confident within limitations of of what I can of carrying on with improvement.
Yeah, I like to check up with my clients after a month or after 2 months, just to see how they're doing, just to make sure that they're still doing okay, how they're feeling. But if you ever need to talk, or if there's any other challenges that you feel you need help with, of course you can always reach out to me. But I've just seen a lot of growth and a lot of improvement, and it seems like you've got the help that you need at home, and you're making the right steps towards, kind of feeling like your old self. So I'm really happy to hear that. Of course, I'm always here if you do need to talk.
Fantastic, I appreciate it. I hope to keep going down that path then of self-improvement.
It's been a real pleasure to speak with you, and wish you well.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all your help.